is this about to go down? Swing your partner round and round, and then that. Go. Then the niggas going down. One more shot, another round, and then that. Going down. It's going down. I'm yelling goodbye. You better move. You better dance. Hey Derek, you should get on Warframe.
I am on Warframe.
Derek, your mic's muted, just so you know.
My mic isn't muted.
Hey, mama said the word.
My mic is muted.
Did you mean to mute?
I don't know. I usually just click deafen, so I might have clicked deafen and then hit mute, and so I remuted myself.
Operator, are you enjoying the view?
You having some trouble there, Sam?
What?
You having some trouble there?
Yeah. My hands are small.
I mean, I can play that on guitar. I mean, piano, so
What did you say there?
I can play that on the piano. The da na 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 na.
Invincible kind of man.
Attention Enforcement Squad 6 Leader. More insurgency incoming transport. Illegal foodstuffs suspected. If found, execute standard punishments. Copy. Aye, aye. Further Queens.
What? I don't know how to do this one. Anyways, let's all get on Warframe.
I think we've been waiting on you, Sam.
I have to take a break. It's Wednesday, my dudes. It's Wednesday, my dudes. Oh shit, I invited Majestic Dragon. Wrong person. Rex, get the fuck on. Oh, yeah, update.
I get an update.
Rex, those are two completely different measurements. One's megabit, the other is megabyte. Yeah, there's 3 bits in a byte.
New alert marked on navigation
Yeah,
antenna.
but you don't measure download speed in megabytes a second. The reason DE made them both capital is because one of them... I'm kidding, Rex. I believe they're both megabytes for right now. You're not supposed to measure download speeds in megabytes. And I don't know if there's actually 3 bits in a byte. Sounds about right. That was fucking perfect.
There's 8 bits in a byte.
Oh. I'm Garrett. Can I wear a watch over my wrist and not show my scars? Wow, that was bad. I can't do that like that chick can. She could just go up to people, roast them, and just go. I swear to God, one person does that to me at school, and they're getting punched in the face. I can already hear the noise it's gonna make. It's just gonna be like a Batman kind of punch.
Thump. Twip.
No, like when he hit the freaking Harley Quinn in the face when she tried to...
Yeah, it was underwater, you know.
It was so dull. It was great. Like, you could hear how painful it was.
That would suck.
That and the fact that she just passed out immediately.
That one,
He like barely moved his fist, and she's just like.
the other part is it was underwater.
I know, but being underwater sounded a lot cooler.
Yeah.
But you can imagine, even being underwater, that would have fucking hurt. Especially because like your head can't move back freely like it can in the air. So like really, it's a lot easier to hurt someone underwater. But at the same time,
You also have to have the ability to hit them with that amount of force.
Yeah, that's the thing. But Batman's fucking ripped, so he's kind of like DC's version of Captain America.
That's I think that's Wonder Woman, dude.
Except Wonder Woman's bulletproof.
I mean, Cap's shield's bulletproof.
That's a shield. That like makes sense.
I didn't say it was a good comparison.
No,
All I'm saying is that they both fought during a world war.
They did?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Wonder Woman helped in World War I. Cap did World War II.
$10 says there's gonna be Captain America something in Call of Duty.
Nah.
Nah? You don't think so?
Not a bit. It's not that kind of game.
Yeah, it is. At least Black Ops 3 is. They like put all sorts of jokes in it and shit. Not nearly as much as Warframe, because Warframe just doesn't give a fuck. They're not really a company that needs to like bring in people. Oh, I need to explain this guy. We'll wait. Rex, are you almost done? Today, or at the shop, it's alright. I need to make some more NG pads. And be a simple kind of man. Alright, this is going to be tricky. Sure, Ordo. Rich, you getting on or what, mate? Also, I have 6,500 plat. Yes, that's right. 6,500. 28%? Dude, the fuck? Did you completely delete the game or some shit?
I didn't get an update today.
We haven't had an update in a while. Oh my god, he deleted one file.
Why would he delete a file?
Because it's 10 gigabytes worth of file.
You
Yeah,
know.
there's one file in this game. It's 10 gigabytes.
Buy a new hard drive. That's what I say.
No, seriously, there's like one file in this game, and one. I don't know why though. It's 10 gigabytes. It's the single largest file on my computer. It's like one document kind of thing. It's not like a folder. It's one fucking file. Not yet. Just let it keep downloading, dude.
I need to get another hard drive.
I do too. I've already filled up my 1 terabyte.
I'm down to 27 gig.
Oh, I'm not down that far yet. I was, and then I deleted a bunch of shit, including.
But the one that's in my computer is only 250 though. Most because that was all we had around the house. I'm trying to find a solid state for it.
You won't find one for cheap. Not a good one, at least. That's what I hate about them. Oh, so I pulled the. I don't know if you were here when I pulled the SSD out of my tablet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was. Because we started talking about how much I hated ThinkPad.
Yeah. Lesson learned. Hey Rex, the dude that's sitting here waiting for you is laughing at you.
Who?
The other dude that's sitting here waiting for Rex.
Yeah.
Derek, you don't want level gear. You want all of your, well, everything you have as low as possible. So. Yeah, this is gonna max out all of your gear, just so you know.
What?
This is gonna level all of your gear up to level 30.
Okay. Is that a bad thing?
No, that's good.
Okay.
Fast levels. Oh my god, my old neighbor just asked, what do I think about a Ryzen 5 build instead of an i5? like, I mean, I guess they're okay if you keep them cooled. His room's already hot enough. He has an Alienware Aurora. It's just got like an i7 in it.
How much you pay for that? A fortune?
$200. Yeah. It's literally got the same specs as my computer, except my computer has a slightly has a different CPU in it. But his probably gets maximum 3.4 gigahertz. Mine's getting 4.8 right now.
Mm-hmm.
I might have overclocked it. Just a little bit. I pushed it an entire gigahertz and a half past what it came with. It came with like 3.6. Okay, so I pushed it 1.25. That's a fucking huge increase. But I mean, we got the same graphics card. He had to pay extra for that graphics card too. It didn't generally come with the that Aurora model. So he like, you can like build it, you know, on Dell's website.
Yeah.
So they changed the look of it real bad. I like the old Aurora cases a lot. I keep telling him he's trying to build a new computer. I keep telling him when he builds a new computer, he has to give me his Aurora case because I think they're so sexy.
He's not gonna keep the case.
No, he's getting a new case for the computer he's trying to build, but I think he planned on keeping his Aurora still or selling it or something, but it's really not worth anything now.
Mm-hmm.
I said, just because I built my computer, I could probably get $1,000 out of it.
Tenno,
I used to
a
be able
new
to get,
alert
like,
has begun.
3,000.
It will be
Not
marked on
3,000,
navigation.
2,000. And I built it for $950. Now I've got a computer cooking for $1,500, but it's got a 1080 Ti in it.
Mm-hmm.
And now I got one that I can win from a raffle that I entered that has two Titan 1080 Ti's in it, and that's a lie. As if one wasn't enough. And it has an i7, which, you know me, I like i5s more, but hey, I'm not gonna complain. Like, even if you said, hey, you need to pay me $500 for this, I'd be like, it's worth $3,500, Rex. And no, I'm not selling it. I'm gonna use the fuck out of it. And probably send my computer to my girlfriend. I couldn't let this baby go. If I didn't give it to her, I'd keep it here. Because I honestly really don't want to sell it. And unless Derek wanted to buy it.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, you don't have the money to buy this.
My computer's running just fine for what I need.
So I'd let you buy it for $500, honestly. It's not worth much anymore. It's got a 770 in it, overclocked. I mean, the overclocked CPU is pretty good, so that's a pretty good deal. I like, just for me overclocking it and it being completely stable. I could get a lot of money just from that. Like, a lot of money I shouldn't have.
The only problem I usually run into with my computer is that I have an old processor.
Slow.
It's slow. It's an i3's better than my processor.
Oh shit.
Like, I've done the research on it.
Is it a Intel Core 2 Duo?
No, it is crap. I just gotta have.
Quadro?
Nah, that's my. Just give me a sec. I've been to Dell's website for this computer so many times. Once I put Dell in it and I just hit enter, it takes me straight to the computer. It is a dual core processor, 2.53 gigahertz.
All
It's
right,
a
hold on,
Xeon.
I'm having to explain to my neighbor right now that water cooling does. Oh, 2.3. That's rough. How many threads?
I don't know, man. That's
How
a
many
lot.
cores?
It's dual.
Dual core? Is it hyper threaded?
I don't know. I got it.
It'd be pretty obvious. There's a option there that says
Hyper-threaded, yes, no. Or there's one that says how many threads. Alright, I'm having to explain to him that water cooling doesn't cool it any more than air cooling. That's not how physics work.
Two threads.
Hey Rex, how long? Yeah, air. Well, no, that's not the main reason air cooling's better. Air cooling actually does get it a little bit cooler, just because of how fast the heat transfers from water pipes to air as compared to heat block to water to radiator to air. It's just a lot, it gets the heat out of the computer a lot faster, but water cooling gets the heat out of the case a lot faster. So the inside of the case stays relatively cooler.
So let's do both then.
What do you mean?
Use water to cool the case down. Use air to cool the insides down.
They do. Wait, you mean use water cooling to cool the CPU so that it's not, and then yeah, you blow air through the case still. So you can't have a completely enclosed case. Also because radiators are still most of the time inside the case, which defeats most of the purpose. That's what I hate though. Yeah, what you're thinking of is like hybrid cooling, which is when they run water pipes through the radiator on the block, on the water. So hybrid cooling is really interesting. They have normal air-cooled radiator, but they're running water pipes through it to kind of like, it basically just extends the radiator at that point. The radiator fins. That's kind of what it does. It takes heat away from the main radiator and puts it onto a second radiator wherever you want it, so it's like outside the case maybe. It supposedly cools it a little bit faster. Because there's more cooling surface area. That one makes sense. Yeah, shit, I was gonna LH2, or yeah, I was gonna LH2, no, LHE cool my next computer because I wanted to. Liquid helium.
Jeez.
The thing is, I know how to do it. I know where I can get the stuff to do it. And yes, it would work very well. It's just, its thermal efficiency isn't that great. It doesn't cool things fast, but it cools things extremely cold. But that way I can just push a computer to like 5.8 gigahertz. That one dude, his name's like, Timmy Kingpin or whatever? The guy that's like the king, he's from Taiwan, the guy that's like the king at overclocking GPUs. He gets GPUs made in his name, like in Kingpin. They make special editions GP 1080 for him now. But he's gonna overclock one with liquid nitrogen soon, and you get a chance. There's a chance to win from EVGA. They'll fly you to Taiwan to be there with him when he breaks the. I guess he's gonna overclock the 1080 and see what it can do using liquid nitrogen, which basically means he's gonna put a pot around it and then just spray liquid nitro in as soon as, or pour liquid nitro in whenever it runs out. So yeah, it's really the lamest way to overclock, and it doesn't mean jack shit, but they have overclocking competitions that basically revolve around that. Yeah, how I do it is with a cryo cooler. You can get them from like universities and stuff. They rapidly expand liquid helium, and that gets things damn near absolute zero. Like, I'm talking 10, 20 Kelvin.
Jesus.
That's pretty good. Yeah, that's ridiculously cold. You know what I've always wanted to do is I've always wanted to mineral oil cool a PC. They look so beautiful, especially if you can get your wiring together. If you can't get your wiring together, don't bother. It'll look ugly. You put it in a fish tank, your motherboard just straight into a fish tank full of mineral oil, and you pump the mineral oil and you cool that. But it's so pretty. The fans move slow and everything because of the mineral oil's viscosity. You're shitting, right? Oh my god, Rex, I hate you.
What'd he do this time?
It's at 45%.
Jesus.
But anyways, those rigs can cost upwards to $5,000-$10,000. I didn't know you deleted it, jackass.
How are we supposed to know what he does on his own computer?
Because it's 10 gigabytes and Warframe has a bandwidth limiter for some reason.
Why?
So it doesn't overflow it. So it doesn't flood your CPU or whatever. I don't know. Motherfucker. I don't know how many rounds of this we can do. I don't know if he can even supply me with enough energy. Today we find out the answer to life's question. Oh wait, Rex has a rhino, so Rex could have buffed. Nino! Rihanna Reeves. Derek!
Huh.
We're starting.
I wasn't on the page.
Let's hope the random knows what he's doing.
True.
I doubt you only need HYC that don't do it. Don't get me yet!
Tower
Dirty
captured.
motherfucker.
Beginning stream decode now. The enemy have taken a tower. You must recapture it. Tower lost.
Someone, you two need to get food. Right now. Cap C. Cap C. Derek, cap. A's fine, A's fine. Just neutralize it, Derek.
Okay.
We are in total control. Keep fighting.
You capped it.
The enemy have captured a tower. We have lost control of a tower. The enemy has
Alright,
captured
so
a tower.
one person go get B. Derek, get back here.
I'm working on it.
Where the fuck the other dude go? Oh my god.
They decoded the message. Clear the area. The enemy have deployed fierce reinforcements. Are you willing to stay and decode more messages?
Did Rex asleep?
The data you have collected here today will go a long way in supporting our cause.
I'm sure you need something. Alright. What do you normally play on here, Derek?
What?
What games do you normally play?
I mean, I've been playing. I don't know. Just like. Crap. I mean, I've played Player Unknowns a lot today. I played.
Operator? Ordis wonders,
Shut up.
what are you thinking about?
And I played a round of Warframe earlier.
Alright. Did they just type red rum again?
And where?
In the chat. Do you see it?
No.
Warframe wiki. Fixed a crash that could occur if Warframe were left running for days on end.
Ah!
Funny.
Okay, so I want to read this Snapchat to you real quick, okay? So, this girl's in California right now is what I'm assuming.
Okay.
Well, that's at least where she was earlier.
Okay.
Where the hell did it go?
We're entering the unresponsive vessel.
This side. I gotta find it
No
again.
signs of infestation so far. Ram, there are casualties. Everywhere.
So I guess it was her birthday or today or whatever, whenever. And she went 5 minutes until my birthday in Ohio. And then it's my birthday in Ohio. Anyways. So I'm thinking that this girl thinks that the time she was born in Ohio has to be the same time in California for it to be her birthday there. Because of the whole time difference thing.
Yeah.
Yep. I
You
didn't
should
lose.
tell her that. What's her name?
Bro, I don't even know.
Is it someone I know?
No.
Oh.
It's someone Alex knows. I just read that and was like, am I reading this wrong or is this chick dumb?
Tell her she was born at the exact same time. Tell her that when it was that time in Ohio, it was this time in California. It's what, 3 hours back?
4.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Oh. So it's like
I don't think it's worth it. It's like it right now hasn't happened yet in California.
She was born at 4 a.m. in the or what time was it? 5 a.m. in the morning or at night. Then she was born at 1 p.m. in California.
Yeah.
The time zone doesn't change your
Yeah.
birthday.
I know. No, what it is nothing that has happened yet in California.
Yeah. I'm so stoked. I really want that PC.
I want an i7 processor, but we can't all have what we want.
No, you don't.
I do though. Yeah.
You want an i5.
I want an i7.
Nothing you do would justify having an i7. i5s get higher clock speeds even. The only reason well, I guess except for the hyper-threaded i7, which has 8 cores, you might want that over wait, no, they make hyper-threaded i5s too. Well, no. They make the hyper-threaded dual-core i5s. I just got the quad-core i5, but they get higher clock speeds. Much higher, obviously. You can't push an i7 to 4.8 gigahertz without special cooling because they're more of like a heavy-duty kind of thing. They don't run as fast, but they run more intensive processes. So what they're really designed for is like graphic designing and stuff like that. So CAD software, that's what i7s are designed around, not gaming. i5s and i3s are designed around gaming, but i3s just suck.
But I also need more because I need power, so I have to record and edit stuff.
i5s would be fine for recording and editing.
Yeah,
Yeah, as long as you're not
running
using
i5s.
CAD. I mean, CAD would run okay on an i5. They just run, CAD just runs amazing on an i7. So like 3D rendering would be huge. My friend Colin here, he's the kid with the insane PC, didn't really need to waste as much money as he did, especially because he barely plays games.
He probably could have built a more insane PC than buying an Alienware. Is that what you're saying?
No, not the. It's
Not,
different
it's
guy.
different guys. Okay.
Different guy. He built his PC like a little bit about last year, before the school year last year, and he spent $3,000 on it. He got a 1080. He got a i7. He got like 32 gigabytes of RAM.
Okay.
He's building this all in MITX board, so super tiny build. He's got water cooling pipes and everything, like special water cooling with the color and everything. He's got RGB lights in there. He basically just made it for the cosmetics. And he ended up spending $3,000 on it. Of course not his money. But, yeah, no, why would he spend his money on it? He's his parents' money, because he's an only child.
Need to borrow his parents.
And his dad's like, I don't even know what his mom does, but his dad's like some computer genius for, or he's an IT guy for P&G. So obviously he gets paid a lot.
Yeah.
And I know a couple people who work at P&G. I knew a girl whose dad was a private pilot for like executives and stuff.
Yeah.
For them. He got paid a lot. But the thing is, you would have never known. Wait, I think maybe he rented an airplane, so maybe you would have. I don't think he did though. But no, he did. Yeah, that's what she was telling me once. It's like he and another guy own an airplane. But you would have really never known because he owns like 100 acres in Bethel, way out in Bethel.
It sounds like.
Divorced from his wife, who's a dietary nutrition specialist. She's batshit crazy, but he seemed to be a really cool dude. Chick's a real bitch though. That took me way too long to realize that. So goody two shoes.
Are we still waiting for Rex?
No, I'm waiting for you.
For what?
Do update or not update. Do quest or something. I don't care.
Oh. I didn't know we were waiting on me.
Yeah, no, I was.
Because I was waiting on you, so.
Yeah, no, if I get that PC, though, I'm probably gonna get a nice 3D printer too. Actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna ask Noah for his 3D printer because he's going to college and he's not gonna be using it. He hasn't used it in months actually, and it's not the greatest 3D printer, but it's pretty nice. I would like to have it just to play around with it and stuff, and I'll just keep it until he got it for free. Understand that? We know the people who own the 3D printer company that runs it. We know the founder of it. So, we know the son and the daughter of the guy who founded it. They're pretty cool kids. They live in Hyde Park, so they're all rich. Noah lives in Hyde Park, but he lives with 3 old ladies, so they're not really like rich. Noah's got a pretty nice setup going on. He's going to UD too. I'm pretty jealous of that.
My setup's a small IKEA table behind a couch in the basement.
Hey, dude, my setup's about to be an IKEA table. I just
Like-
need to get an IKEA table first. Actually, what it's gonna be is I'm gonna go to IKEA, get 2 like drawers, set them there, set them on the left and right of me, and then get a countertop and put it on top of the drawers.
You see,
Tenno,
My neighbor,
you are here
my
to
neighbor, the one
infiltrate
with the
data
alien
vaults and
ring,
retrieve highly
was
sensitive
suggesting
enemy
that.
information.
Because I only have room for 1 monitor right now. Well, I technically have 2 monitors.
I want 3 monitors, but to the ability of my graphics card, I can only use 2 at a time. So I only get 2. Oh my gosh, why is it? I can't hear anything. Actually, I hear too much. I can't hear you because my game's too loud, and I've turned the master sound almost to 0.
Well, go to your hit Alt-Tab. Do you use Windows 8 or 10?
I have 7.
Alright, so in the bottom right, there should be a little speaker emblem.
I have
Right-click it.
1 line. Oh, I gotta do mixer. That's what it is.
Yeah, open volume mixer.
Where's...
I have 1 mouse button.
There it is.
This is a Rambo bow. It shoots an explosive.
I want that bow.
No, it explodes like with a cold, and then it does blast damage, like a shit ton of it. And because I modded it, it also does corrosive damage.
I couldn't even tell you
And
what
it-
my
and
does.
it has 50% critical chance. So it always, or I modded it so now it does 125% crit chance. So it always crits, and every crit gets times 3, I think, damage. And then it can also get red crits, which are different.
What I want to know is, I think I turned on my OBS at one point. I don't know if it's actually. I don't know if I